Welcome back to Root Beer Gamers, motherfuckers.
Welcome
We just
back.
talked all over each other, and that is totally fine.
Yep,
okay.
it's trial time.
Trial time, bitches.
Trial.
You didn't come here for
Now then,
order.
let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
I'm probably going to skip over all of the rest of these because this wasn't the first game that we've played of this on our show, and
We know.
yeah, just in case you're watching this for the first time, I'll let this play out.
If you vote correctly, then only the Blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the Blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. Such a cruel rule. Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
There's a fungus among us.
Definitely! There's no doubt that a Blackened is lurking among you. Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry. I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate Monami, of course. You hate me that much?
Ah, she's the fungus.
Now let's begin! You're telling us to begin? What are we supposed to do?
Oh god.
What are you doing?
Ah,
That was weird.
it's an
I don't
Ashley
know.
She pinged her phone
I
because
didn't
she
even
lost it
mean
again.
to. I'm so sorry.
God damn, Ashley, your phone's right there!
I didn't mean to.
Why did you lose it again?
Sorry. No complaining. Let's just settle this with our fists.
Just beat the shit out of each other. Were you even listening to the rules?
Did that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall, huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Yeah. What you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Huh? What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds?
Huh? The most pressing issue on our minds?
Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath a table.
Then let's start with that mystery.
The reason why Byakuya's body was discovered under the dining hall table, we can start with that, but ultimately we need to find out who murdered him. Yes, if we can't do that, we all die!
We're all fucked.
And it's game over, man!
Game
We have to do
over,
this no
game
matter
over.
what. So the class trial has finally started. From this point, I will provide simple tutorials at every important moment. Oh, like how they blink out of existence just before they actually, like, go away. From this point on, blah blah blah. I'm sorry, but please excuse my ear-tainting rudeness.
Excuse me, taint?
As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, all of your classmates will speak one after the other without any breaks. It's up to you to reveal any lies or mistakes hidden within their sentiments. This means that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Of all the truth bullets found during the investigation, only the relevant ones will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to move the reticle and fire with the left mouse button. Pay close attention to the statements, blah blah blah. Escape key, you can review the controls. Well, then good luck and have fun. Okay, cool. GLHF.
GLHF. Make your argument.
Knife, bloodstain under table, gaps in floorboard. Okay. Oh, it actually lets me review him. Okay, cool.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
Okay. His body was underneath the table. At the very back of the dining hall. Oh, after the killer murdered Byakuya. They probably moved the body there.
Huh? Why?
Obviously, by hiding the body. They tried to delay its discovery. Like a dog burying a bone.
Well, I mean, that one's fucking easy. Okay.
Yeah.
That was the easiest
if you're
one.
playing
How do I
this-
fast forward
Control,
again?
probably.
Control? Yeah. The body was underneath the table, at the very back. Must have moved the body. Kaboom!
Wrong,
Refuted!
Refuted.
Break! No, I don't think the killer moved the body. Huh? Why?
Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table.
It was dead. I saw it.
Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point.
Oh, and here I thought I had a genius idea. You're no genius.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless. I'm a cunt.
I'm a
I
cunt.
respond better to praise, you know.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Byakuya was probably killed under the table. What? You think he was killed under the table?
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed. Then shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
You don't know anything, do you?
I'm stupid.
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was? Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table. It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he'd dive under the table.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
Yeah, I'm getting yawns.
Why do you think he dove under the table?
It was the...
Oh, if you hit tab, you can review the question in this one.
I'm assuming it's this. I'm just gonna do that.
This may sound presumptuous, but I think that's wrong.
I didn't say anything yet. Oh, wow, really?
Mm-hmm.
Dove under the table. If it's connected to what he was doing at the party, what the fuck then?
Probably has more to do with him taking everything.
Probably. Think this?
Maybe?
Let's try it.
No, fucking.
I know what it is. I know what it is.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it's the knife.
Oh, okay. Oh, right.
That was the third
Obviously.
thing. That was the third thing I was
I'm
gonna
sorry,
guess.
I'm a fucking moron.
I'm like, why are you looking it up? It's the knife.
My little hair wiggle! It's probably had something to do with the knife we found under the table.
Under the table?
Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, I am the murder weapon!
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there, so in order to get it, he moved under the table. He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility. But, how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right? Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment? Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table. No, that's not possible.
What? You seem rather confident about that.
Of course, I have proof to back me up.
This is almost like a real trial!
Danganronpa. Almost like a real trial. During the previous statement, there was only one weak spot. From this point, there will be various weak spots. Yes, fine. That's fine. That's fine.
This ain't our first Danganronpa.
Yeah, this ain't our first rodeo. Basically, it's just the thing we did before.
Oh yeah, that concentrates the space.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The thing we did before is basically there's just gonna be more things, and so we just have to pick which one is the one that's incorrect. Oh, there's a lot of bullets now. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, throwing me right in.
Throwing me right the fuck in. I'm gonna say it's probably gonna end up being night vision goggles.
I'm sure.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout.
Okay.
That sounds correct.
If that's the case, during the blackout, Mr. Ham Hands must have seen the killer take the knife.
But it was super pitch black. It was so dark I couldn't see my food. Byakuya couldn't see in the
Hold
dark
it.
either.
You're wrong.
You're wrong, bitch!
Just kidding. You're
I'm not
just
a
kidding.
bitch.
You're- No! Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
The fucking night vision
She
goggles!
doesn't know.
Fucking Pecco.
Fuck you.
If he was using those night vision goggles we found on the table, he could have seen what was happening.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
What else would it be?
Yes, that seems to be the case.
Hold on!
Hold it.
Oh, this is new, Douglas. No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Oh my god, there's actually another intelligent person in this entire game.
Seriously, the killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
A little bit.
Yeah, so
Between
from
you.
now on, other characters
You and
can
me. I
also
was
tell
also
you you're
surprised.
wrong.
Oh, okay, just kidding, I'm sorry. Now then, when this kind of argument surfaces, you will go into a one-on-one debate called a rebuttal showdown. Okay, this is new. In this mode, you have to counter the other person's claim, drawing out their weak spots and argue against them. Please counter the other person's remarks with the whys.
It's a sword fight.
Based on the shape of their remarks, it's important to know whether to cut vertically, sideways, or diagonally. Based on that, you could skew the debate's mood to your advantage. On the other hand, if you ignore the other person's remarks, it will skew toward their advantage.
You can run out of strikes too, so be
In the
careful.
bottom right-hand corner of your screen, a number that shows the sharpness of your counter is displayed. This is the number of times you can cut remarks during one round of the debate. You will lose counts of sharpness even if you miss, so please be very careful. When the mood skews to your advantage for a certain length of time, the other party argument changes. This means the conversation will develop. If that happens, they will end up divulging some weak spots. However, you cannot normally cut remarks that contain weak spots. Instead, you will skew the mood towards the other party's advantage. Plus, it's going to be very big. Just like a regular debate, please refute any weak spots with the left mouse button. Of course, you do not. If you don't have the correct truth blade, you will not be able to cut opponent's remark. Okay. Make sure the person in charge of contacting you takes a very long vacation. In this mode, truth bullets will be called truth blades. That's about it. There won't be any other changes to your handbook menu. I like to imagine this is just literally the game developer talking to me. He pauses the game for a sec. He's like, only the name was changed, but don't you think a change in feeling is important? If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun.
But yeah, you're
Playing
just
my
gonna go
game.
through this for a bit so you can get use this. This is cool.
Oh shit.
It's actually so.
Probably the Durlumin case.
Probably.
If you just use common sense, strike it. Strike it!
How?
No, you have to use
The
WASD.
WASD keys. So
Killer obviously used those night vision
hitting
goggles.
down or
That's gotta be it.
Oh, I don't know what. Okay, you just said strike it, and I'm like, what the fuck do you mean?
WASD was.
okay, so
Okay.
you're gonna swing it in the direction of the button you press, which means
Use common sense.
Like that?
yeah, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
What is your
Uh,
proof that the killer used them?
Do I need to press this or no?
Because they used
Use
the night vision goggles, then they
and
could have killed Byakuya
Byakuya.
even in the dark. I mean, in reality, that's what happened. So, those goggles, the killer,
Get to-
brought them to the crime scene.
Kabam.
Yeah.
There we go.
You're fucking wrong.
Okay, I don't know how this shit works, but I guess you'll have to explain it to me.
Yeah,
again.
you can't just cut once for some of them. You have to cut multiple times.
Oh, okay. Alright. No, Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
Definitely, but why?
Inside the Durlumin case Byakuya had with him during the party, we found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Durlumin case as well.
Yeah, it wasn't for holding 2 ice cream cones.
Woohoo! I said assume! Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case, since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Then was that knife inside the case too? If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
It would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish. Ew, you totally mean that in a perverted way.
The knife was brought in the Durlumin case along with the night vision goggles too. No, that's not possible. The knife was hidden in the dining hall before the party started. I should be able to prove it. The duct tape.
This is the answer.
Yep.
There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found.
Duct tape.
They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Oh, so that's why we found the duct tape there.
God damn, I keep getting yawns, like right as it comes back around to the deep voices that I can't fucking yawn
Dude,
through.
yawn.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid? Not only did he bring his self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
That's true, he went above and beyond being a little cautious.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
He probably knew someone was planning to commit a murder.
You read the note with me too, fucker.
I'm pretty sure he's giving you a hint.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the Sharingan?
You think so too, right, Hajime?
That's right, Byakuya probably knew there was a possibility that a murder would occur.
Dun dun dun.
Alright, where's the Sharingan truth bullet?
Right, Hajime? You agree with me, right?
Fuck!
This is the answer.
Everyone, can you please take a look at this? Be careful, the first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone.
Hey, the hell is this? Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage.
God damn, fuck! It looks like
Stop
a threatening
yawning.
letter someone sent him.
So who's this someone?
Someone said they're gonna kill themselves. Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
It wasn't me! Are you sure? The only lies I tell are friendly lies. Those are still lies.
Now her arms are free.
Implying that she can get out anytime she
It
wants.
doesn't
Yeah,
matter
exactly.
who wrote it yet. So Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter.
God fucking. What do you mean?
What's wrong?
By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act. Stop yawning!
Fuck, I'm trying.
But the letter might have just been a little prank.
As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
He should have told us about he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone.
I see. His strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter? Well, obviously, the killer.
The killer.
Diller. Okay.
Is it really one of us? Who is it among us, the one who's killed Byakuya? It just asks you to pick right now. Enough already. Show yourself, you coward.
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
But I still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe that yet. Yeah, I
Pardon
can.
me. Can I say something, please?
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness. No, the killer definitely used a mark. Glowing paint. This is the answer.
My hair moves!
Yeah, I know, that's what I was talking about
It's
before, my little
sentient.
hairy dude.
No.
What if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife, you'd get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife was found under the table, and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
But painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen. They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark.
Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker, which means it was you, Peko Pekayama.
Eek! Peko killed poor Byakuya! Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers?
I am not the killer.
Oh, I guess she's
there are
not.
only 2, huh? Okay, I guess she's not. All right, I guess Putin didn't do it.
I believe him.
Yeah, I just talked.
Yeah, we did.
How can you believe her
Topical.
so easy?
But with Pekko's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
You think so? She's like the tallest person outside of
Fuck, I'm sorry.
gym person.
You okay?
Yeah, Mikon's voice is just really hard on my throat right now.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Pekko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout. By tripping the breaker directly from the office, Pekko was the one who caused the blackout. Is that really what happened? Fuck no. Blue color weak spots.
That's the.
Were these in the first
agree.
one?
This is a new one too.
Oh, it is?
If we call the weak spots you've shown up argue, the blue color spots will be agree
no, those are
points.
the-
When shooting
Those are the
agree.
This wasn't in the first
no,
game.
No, this is brand new.
So this is
you need to
this
flip
is
your
when
way
they
through-
replaced. You know how you
Oh.
could take someone's statement and shoot it with it.
Oh, like
This is kind of an addition to that, where
Okay.
instead of like,
I thought you could agree with them in the last one.
Nope.
nope.
Oh, shit.
Other
Okay.
person's testimony contains lies or mistakes. Please fire the truth bullets that prove the other person's testimony is correct. Okay. Alright, I like that. Okay, alright. That's cool.
You're right, I'm sorry. It
Infer
was
what's best to
just a
argue or
thing,
agree
and then
based on.
she was-
Okay. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can. Okay.
but otherwise same mechanic basically.
Same mechanic, you just flip the way of thinking. You're not trying to refute it. So
Yeah.
I'm assuming I'm agreeing with one of these.
Yep.
I'm gonna say it's probably gonna.
Or you're using one of them to agree with someone else.
That's what I'm meaning.
Yeah.
That's what I'm meaning. Since Pekka was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
Oh shit. What happened to the other guard on duty?
Sorry.
Oh, you weren't in the office? That's clearly a desperate excuse.
Shit, who was it that said that? Who the hell was it that said that she wasn't in there?
Nekamaru, I think.
Is it?
No, Nekamaru said that the bathroom was locked up.
Can I view them?
F1, I think, or something.
Let's see. Boogie's account. Boogie was able to discern all the noise. Let's see. No. So it had to have been.
I think it was Nakamaru's account. That's good.
Kazuichi's account was the one he said he didn't see anyone there, including Pekka. Oh no! Wait. Damn, which one was it?
Well, Kazuichi's would be, in theory, the best.
But it's not here.
Yeah, so
So the three
Chiaki's and Teruteru's don't apply.
Chiaki and so it would be Nekomaru's, I guess. Not even before the blackout. So which one would I agree with then? I'm thinking it's the I wasn't in the office.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's Pekko's statement there.
This one?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I agree.
Consent!
The most important thing in a game like this.
Yes. No, I think Pekko's telling the truth. Don't tell me you're crushing on Pekko. It's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Pekko's alibi. I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all. It's true, someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started, and it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Oh, yeah! Okay, alright, that makes sense. Everyone else besides Pekka was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Pekko.
I guess that would be true.
You locked yourself in the commode? Should have said so earlier.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you're so insensitive.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. It's shit. There's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Oh. Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners? Or were you raised in a locker room?
I'm sorry. I just realized he's got lightning coming out of his head the whole time.
Yeah, all the time.
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else, please?
Don't worry, the smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
I said it's fine.
Damn it.
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt the sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Hey, how did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you get excited?
Seriously, fuck off.
Still, your stomach pain. Is that really just coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
Especially if it's their own shit.
Yeah.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives? Laxatives? So, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as the girl left the office, don't you think?
I see. That might have happened.
The question is whether Pekko's stomachache was a coincidence or if someone intentionally caused it. Depending on the answer, the outcome of this trial could change drastically. It was the knife!
It was the knife.
I'm gonna say it's probably gonna end up being party dishes. Because someone's gonna say that someone put laxatives in the food.
Do you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it, you brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some
oh,
laxatives in it, don't you think?
Teru cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do something like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Let's see.
So we should probably look at the party dishes and see if anyone else ate any.
I think it was just Peko and Akane. And Akane
And
loved it.
Byakuya. But yeah, Akane ate a fuck ton.
And she didn't have to shit after.
She did say she got a stomachache.
No, she didn't.
No, I don't
Akane.
remember.
I thought she did after,
No.
like way later.
I don't think so. So it would be that. See, I don't remember if I'm eating anything weird. So would it be this one?
I think this one.
Yeah. That's where you're wrong. I don't feel so.
Gaio.
Okay. No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well. Oh, I guess I was wrong. I feel totally fine.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
I apologize for causing a scene.
Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
What the fuck do you say, bitch?
Cease this bickering.
Let's just dismiss Pekka's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout.
Yeah, we already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us.
Trashy skank!
As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is what's actually important. So we need to make it clear how that blackout occurred. Make your argument. Let's say it's probably irons in the storage room. So let's check it out. Who tripped If you can't answer that, I'ma bop you on the head.
God, did they throw a stone and hit it?
Maybe they used a remote control?
They probably messed with the breaker.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters. Or maybe they caused a power
I'm gonna
surge.
try it.
Good job.
Consent!
I agree.
Oh god.
I agree. I fucking almost fall.
No? It's just
No, you can't prove anything.
No, you don't have any proof of this. Where are the documents? It's just as Mahiro said, the blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally.
Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
They were also arranged in a star formation. Fuck. When you found them on after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
How fucking shitty is the power in this fucking place where they were running
Well, I mean,
like
it was under renovation.
they were running like the AC in 2 rooms,
all the fans,
3 irons,
all the
a
lights,
fan, a couple lights, and a lamp.
So yeah, pretty shitty.
Yeah.
But also, it's implied to be a really old building.
That's true.
So.
Yeah, it seems that's how the killer caused the blackout. Hold on a second, let me speak too. What the heck? You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout? That's inexcusable!
Truthfully, it's not.
Ready to do this shit again?
Sure.
So the line in the middle is where your blade's gonna cut. When it's lined up with the statements, that's when you should slice.
I still don't understand what you mean.
Okay, using the okay, so horizontally.
I can't read these.
No, don't read them. Don't read them right now.
All the way to the storage room.
Oh god.
Yeah, I
These
guess
ones-
this is one of the few times where having the audio on would be super helpful.
Yeah, this would be pretty good. People in the dining hall weren't able to cause the blackout, is that really it?
So we gotta do that again.
This is really engaging.
Yeah, isn't it?
It's super engaging.
Advance.
Here, I'll
Advance.
just read it out loud for you. No, just because the people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
Okay.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the blackout. The irons caused the blackout, and the killer had to go to the storage room before that and turn on the irons. Now, do you intend to take back what you said? So that one statement that appeared is,
But you have to count
you
it.
have to cut it.
But you have to find the right blade.
So AC timer.
Yeah, I would
That one.
figure.
Bam, cut.
Break! The irons are just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger. The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on. Air conditioners?! The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m.? Mr. Hamhands died around that time, too.
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see! I understand! Indubitably!
Indubitably?
They probably checked the old building's energy usage
What
in
is this
advance
word?
and used the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, even if Pico was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout. Indubitably.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it.
Da da da! Is she right? Such a hateful bear! He deserved to die 1,000 deaths! 1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet!
Danganronpa 1 through 1000 confirmed.
Fuck.
I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office, but even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time, and maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible no matter what. Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
It's alright, you don't have to worry, because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
Huh?
There's no way anybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all. In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Alright, Makoto. Nagito, what happened to you?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you've been saying this whole time there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident. For now, we found out how the blackout occurred, but the question is who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that. What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Unfortunately, it's the truth. Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killer. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
Oh, fuck.
Anyway, I have an idea about what we should all do at this point.
Ice cream.
Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
Doesn't that mean? Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
And that's the end of Danganronpa 2. See ya. Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
Oh yeah.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you. Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is. I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
I don't want to do this either.
Me too. Please, take me home already.
Wow, I want to go home and eat candy.
So stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down.
We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already. There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
That's wrong. I think.
Did you say something?
'Cause we've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
A clue, you say?
You know who the killer is? The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person, I think.
I see. Then care to tell me? What's this clue you're talking about?
You're being a bitch. First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Didn't we already cover that? They used glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean, before that.
Before? Okay. Is she asking about how the killer got close to that table? Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow from the paint, in order to do that, they needed to get close to the table while it was still dark. Okay.
Here we go.
Yes.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
Just as I thought. This diagram is the clue. Who the killer is and how they were able to move to the table in the dark. That's clearly shown in this diagram. First, we need to discuss how the killer was able to move to that table in the dark. The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark.
spot the suspicious spot. What helped them move in the dark? Nice.
I found him!
The killer must use the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
The desk lamp? Hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
If there was a blackout, there's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp. Of course, there's no way to use the desk lamp's light. The killer actually used the power, the weight of the desk lamp. By calibrating the weight of the desk lamp with the position of the stars in the sky.
They managed to tilt the earth in such a way that all they had to do was lean forward, and they'd be able to move directly towards it.
Fuck yeah.
God damn it.
What a theory. A game theory.
They didn't turn the desk lamp on, they used its power cord.
Power cord?
They could have easily felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move the table, then use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
Who?
The only person who could have possibly done it. Well, I mean, Nagito was the closest one.
It was you!
It was you, motherfucker. Nagito, it was you, wasn't it?
Me?
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you. Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito.
That's just a coincidence.
But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table.
Nagito's chance to hide under the... Yeah, because he was... when he was cleaning.
He does that cleaner.
Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
That's...
If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
Seriously, that's all just a coincidence.
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after the other, I wonder, is something like that even possible? Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
To be honest, I already prepared a drawing because I assumed something like this would happen.
You motherfucker.
Whoever draws the chopstick with the red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning, okay? Does that sound fair?
Douglas, hold on. You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it? I know if you were the killer. I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Well, just admit it already.
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya. Nagito, say something!
You know, he's my favorite, right? For a reason.
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death. How wonderful, how beautiful it is.
Why do you always like the shitty characters?
I didn't even mean to at this time.
At that moment, Nagito's eyes, the darkness in his eyes shone brightly, as if layers upon layers of darkness were folding into
Darkness.
each other.
It's Kingdom Hearts.
He is Riku. As if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along. I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started. I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark. And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
But I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we hired ourselves a little scuffle under the table, and, well, you all saw how that played out. But with a twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery. Byakuya performed admirably.
Just stop it already. Seriously, what the hell happened to you?
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Me? Lie? That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys. I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless. I'm too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. I'm too disdainful to actually try at anything. I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spends his childhood killing neighborhood pets! He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
It's quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up. That this guy, is he the real Nagito? Hey, Nagito, if you were behind all this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep, I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
I told you it was bad!
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think, somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us? By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
Then how about that old-looking building near the hotel? Well, if it's just cleaning, leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at it.
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
That reminds me, Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Well, not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see in there and full of cobwebs. And I was so busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't even have time to clean the storage room.
If you stayed in there for for a long time, I think it would be bad for your health.
In that case, why don't you guard the case in the office?
Oh, I get it. If Pekka was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions, it was all a trap to manipulate us.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
What?
I didn't need to rake the drawing for cleaning duty, you know.
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
Nagito's talent? Oh yeah, he's the ultimate lucky student.
Unlucky.
Ultimate baby face?
He's the ultimate baby. That would be fucking easy.
You're the
though.
ultimate lucky student. Then, did you...
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
You just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know. Huh? I'm left with a red mark?
Haha, for someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky, but it's actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty, just like I wanted.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed, all the despair it brings. It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter. That was my only motivation.
You're not making any sense!
It's fine. Let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho.
Please, Monokuma!
Please wait!
Huh? The fuck?
How should I put this?
Yeah, I was about to say, he got stabbed through the floorboards though, so Nagito's story is not correct.
Is Nagito really the killer?
He's just fucking with people for some reason. What are you saying?
That's just the
He's
best
already
fucking
confessed, hasn't he?
statement. That's the best.
I already know that.
What?
But,
He's just fucking with people.
there's just something a little strange.
If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke.
I'm sorry.
For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
But we know who the killer is.
Simply listening is acceptable. However, I wanted to allow it to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for a bloody spectacle.
From this point on, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear
Oh,
if they touch
okay,
these
yeah.
lines.
You remember
I
these.
remember these. Okay. This debate, shoot down the white noise.
So for now, just ignore.
Oh yeah, I forgot you can silence them,
Yeah, but you don't have the silencer yet, so.
which is not how that works at all. And let's say it's probably Mikan's autopsy results, and I'm probably gonna agree with her, predicting.
I think it's strange that
The killer is so obviously Nagito.
He has already confessed.
The bastard Nagito's the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with a knife he hit.
Damn
Oh, you missed it.
never mind.
For me.
it. Yeah.
Thanks for wasting our time, skanky bitch.
Then let's prepare to cast our vote. Vote him off the fucking island.
I mean, that is basically what's happening.
I picked it up though, like I just missed it the first time. Whoops.
You got it.
Close enough.
Yeah, I thought I missed it.
Ding
Counter!
dong, y'all are wrong.
Ding dong, the
Ding
bitch is
bong,
dead.
All wrong.
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Mikan?
The hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
But based on the entry wounds on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife.
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
This is not a warehouse.
Hey, why are you threatening her?
Is that what you're trying to say, Mikan? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Hey, don't blame me. Mikan's the one who said it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh. Hey, Nagito, are you still hiding something?
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about? No!
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
What happened during the blackout? If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision!
Fucking hate you. Why? Our lives are at stake. Yes, Kazuichi.
Huh? Whose life is at stake? Stake?
God damn it.
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Nobody can see in the dark. No matter how hard you think about it, the truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor despite the fact that it came from me?
Damn.
No, that's not it.
Not it. What's not it?
The truth is beyond our sight. No, that can't be it. There should be some way to find out what happened in the dark.
There's a way.
Man,
you
if
know?
only there's someone who, like, could have heard what happened in the dark.
Probably yes.
It was you.
It was you! Haha, bitch! I'm Rick James, bitch! Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
For reals?
Don't act so surprised. You were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
I was just feeling up his butt. He's like, this is... Wait, who's that?
Crabs.
Wah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is... Ow!
That's his dick.
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys, where are you? What wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
You've got me deep with your knife of truth.
Why does she always have something fucking protruding from her?
However, after hearing what Byakuya and
Especially
Nagito
his
said in the
horns.
dark,
Yeah.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is... Ow!
My dick.
My dick.
it almost
Ow,
sounds like
my dick!
no. It almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Well, that's actually what happened.
Huh?
As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make. I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
He shoved you out?
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent I couldn't even grab the knife.
So Byakuya stopped him when he was trying to get the knife, and he got shoved out from under the table before he could even grab it? Well, it sounds plausible. I mean, just from listening to what they both said at the time.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is... Ow!
My dick! I could interpret it like that. No, actually, now that I think about it, it does sound like his dick.
After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint, and I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the light had come back on, and Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed, and all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that, even I don't know. You failed? And you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
How did he fail if he was being lucky? Unless lucky was the route that would allow him to survive.
Then we're right back to square one.
How could that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth.
Meaninglessness. What other word is brimming with so much despair? But you can't give up. You will need to have hope. Do your best and move forward. Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
Okay.
You're like, fuck!
Hell. No, there's no way I could say that. Can you press it for me, Michael, and stretch it? I just thought I knew him, but this whole time I didn't know anything about this guy.
No.
I didn't know his true character of dumb. It's as simple
He's
as
not
that.
dumb, he's just fucking
But
insane.
now's not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible. Because if we don't, we will die here.
Intermission.
Intermission. Intermission. Intermission. Intermission. Is this gonna be a next time or no?
Oh, yeah. Once we do this.
Now then, the class trial has reached its climax, but... Okay, here's a question for you. What's his? To those of you who figured out who it is, how about you try out the Guess the Killer challenge? Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have their save data melt away like butter. But if you guess right, I'll reward you with $10 billion! 10 billion? Of course, for those of you who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue on. Now then, what are you gonna do?
Well.
Just kidding, you can't make a choice! There's no way you'd be able to guess who the killer is! And of course, there's no $10 billion either!
Damn it, I could use $10.
You truly are
$10?
Yeah.
Just $10.
Yeah.
Not even 10 billion.
Next time on Root Beer Gamers.
Next time on Root Beer Gamer!
God damn, next time on Rip Your Fucking Gamers.
Maybe we'll figure this shit out.
Alright, bye.
See ya!